Blessings. Welcome to another daily devotional where we take law enforcement principles from the Bible and apply them to our lives and our work. Today, our read is out of 2 Samuel, and our read today was 2 Samuel chapter 5 and chapter 6. But the takeaway today was out of chapter 5, and it's 2 Samuel 5:12. And I'm going to read this to you. It says, "And David realized that the Lord had established him as king over Israel, and that he had exalted his kingdom for the sake of his people." Now, we've said earlier in other law enforcement devotionals, and I want to hammer it into your mind. You are a leader. You are a person that others look up to. You have a sphere of influence, basically. So anytime you see something in the Bibleship about leadership, you can apply yourself to it most of the time. You can apply your supervisors to it most of the time, depending on the context of the verse. But here, David's been made king. And David says, I'm going to read this again, he recognizes that the Lord established him as king over Israel. But David goes on. This verse is not about him, and that's what he's making the point of saying. It's not about me just because you made me king. He says, you made me king that you, God, have exalted my kingdom only for the sake of your people. David recognizes that God made him king, and David recognizes the fact that he has great responsibility. And he says, God, you made me king for the purpose of your kingdom. And I think that's very, very important. I think we need to pray this for our leaders, for our supervisors, for our chiefs, for our city officials, our elected leaders, our governors, our president, and all the elected officials in Washington. We need to pray that they would have this attitude, that they would recognize their position is not for themselves. Their position is so that they can lead and do for and serve the people who live in their areas, their jurisdictions, who work for them, but they have a big responsibility. So let's pray that for our leaders, and let's also recognize that in our own lives as we lead the people in our sphere of influence. Blessings on you, and I'll see you tomorrow.